Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Griffin. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks loose at the 45. The stop is finally made, but it's a big game. Stopped at the 49.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
Defensive backs up on the line, showing press. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 15. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quick completion to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Jordan. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That sack sets up a second down and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Jordan. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Francis. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Back to throw. It's Griffin. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. 4th down and very long, but the offense is still on the field. They're going to go. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned on how this play would work out.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Francis. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. It was a foot race, and he won it. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Back to throw. It's Jordan. And this time it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back in motion now. Quick throw caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense cannot be stopped. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hand team able to recover the football.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The big guys up front line up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To throw, it's Jordan. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Run it here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. They'll go hurry up here. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Francis. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. The DB's backing off from the line now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch is made down the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The short completion of the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Griffin. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They get a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. The conference championship on the line, Kurt, and you can tell with this intensity, the game dead even there.
Everything that you do in the off-season, winter conditioning, spring ball, those hot dog days of summer two-a-days, all the way through the season, it all comes down to this. These teams are leaving everything out on this field. Both want it desperately to win this championship.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Francis. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge collision. Low delivered there by the linebacker. The completion sets up a second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To the air, it's Jordan. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The sure hands. It's Jordan. And he's tackled after the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. QB to the tight end for a completion. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Francis. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 2nd and 10 here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 2nd down, looking to throw it. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw. It's Griffin. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They will claim the second half lead. Elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ducks. Just ran away from the defense. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT puts him up 3. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Francis. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field, it's Griffin. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. Defense with a sack. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on third down. And that football is out, a potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it on the move.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play, big game, spotted down near the 37.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Short pass finds the tight end. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Offense comes out here, one last chance, one possession game. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen.
Touchdown, Ohio State. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Well, big-time players make big plays in big games. Great job here by the quarterback making a nice throw into the end zone for the touchdown. You go up by 3 here late in the game, kick the extra point, and make your opponent have to drive the length of the field, have to score a touchdown to beat you.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Jordan. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him?
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.